And now I would like to bring in somebody that doesn't get enough shine. Like, I really feel as though when you're taking a look at the overall experience, there's so much put on the house. There's so much focus put on the house the whole time. And that's not exactly, that doesn't leave us enough room for one of the biggest days in real estate. Your real estate experience is when you move, right? We have Reilly. Reilly is here from Eager Beaver, and thank you so much. We always hear about how you guys are making people's experience great. I'm going to put your logo right up on the screen here. Welcome, Reilly McLaughlin. How are you?
Pretty good. Thanks for having me. Thanks, everyone. Thanks, River City Remax.
We appreciate you, and we also appreciate how difficult your job has become. Moving people during COVID is really something else.
Yeah, it's really been a game changer, COVID. At first, it was pretty scary, but we were never shut down or anything like that. We're considered an essential service, so we just have to take all the right protocols, follow AHS protocol, and stuff like that, and just communicate to the customers that we have their health and our health in their best interest as well.
Well, I appreciate that you're prepared. I know when I walk into a business that's got the proper COVID compliance, that's a well taken care of business. You know, it's being maintained. When you're taking a look at helping people move these days, what are the things that families are forgetting? What are the things that you wish more people knew when they were engaging this part of their project?
Pretty much just having everything packed up and ready to go, because we do charge hourly, and stuff like that slows stuff down, and we want to make it as affordable as possible for people. So a lot of people, they just think having a lot of loose stuff is okay, which is okay. We'll still move it, and we'll still get it done. It will just take less time, especially if it's a condo move, because there's more trips on the condo.
Oh
But
yeah,
pretty
you
much
guys are
people,
going down the elevator one after the other, and if somebody's got a whole bunch of small artifacts that are loose, that's got to create much more work and make way more trips, especially when you're slowed down by an elevator.
it does for sure. But generally, people are pretty good like that. People are really well prepared because we provide them with all the information on our website. We have moving tips, and we send them emails prior to the move as well. So generally, our people are pretty prepared. So it goes pretty smooth move day in general.
That's a big difference maker because that's what we find as well. Being the highest rated and reviewed real estate team has a lot of pressure in making sure that you can continue to deliver those experiences.
For sure, we
So
feel
I
that
find
same
that
pressure as
prevention's a
well.
big, yeah, yeah. And that's actually why we make such a great alignment. Eager Beaver has been making people happy for a long time now.
Yeah, we've actually been established in Edmonton since 1992. The past 6 years has really expanded. The company was taken over by John Watson, the current owner, from his father. Before it was kind of like a two-truck operation, and now they've expanded to, I think we have a dozen trucks now in total, and we're probably one of the busiest moving companies in Edmonton locally. We're still family owned and a local company. We just have one office in Edmonton, but we do serve Western Canada. And yeah, we have a 4.9 rating on Google. We have almost 500 reviews on Google now. And our rating on Facebook as well is 4.9 with almost 300 reviews. So we're the highest rated moving company in Alberta.
That is awesome. And that's definitely one of the reasons that we count you as a trusted expert. And we want to make sure that more of our clients have that experience from start to finish, because
Mhm.
I think now that there's more uncertainty in this than ever before, like people just have more, it's concerning to have people in your house. It's concerning to have people touch your stuff. So being that you're able to not only accomplish that goal, but do so in a way that people are shouting out about it, that's a major accomplishment.
Yeah, it's been huge for us. At the beginning of the pandemic, we were actually featured on CBC News. They did a special on us, and it actually made the national news as well, called Moving During a Pandemic. So we were one of the first companies to have our certain protocols in place. A lot of companies shut it first, just not knowing stuff like that and uncertainty. But that was huge for us. And yeah, just all the protocols we have just really put us above, and just staying safe and whatnot. Has really put us above and beyond any other companies. So it's been going well.
So if I'm hearing you correctly, then one, getting a moving company that is tried, true, and trusted is a big part of making sure that you have a 5-star experience. The
Mhm.
second is to control those costs by planning a moving day, making sure that those small artifacts are put up, and then also referring to your blog so that
Yeah.
they can get more tips. And then what is moving day like? Can you kind of give us a day in the life?
Yeah, I can definitely paint you the picture. I can even paint one from the beginning if you would like.
Sure.
So initially, you could go to our website, fill on our online submission, and the representative would get back to you probably within 24 hours. If you filled all the questions there correctly, we can give you an estimate right off the bat there. Or you can call in and we can give you an estimate on spot and shoot you off an email as well with all the details then. And then once you're booked in, you get a confirmation email and text sent to you to make sure everything's right. And that means you're booked in. And then throughout before the move day, you'll get a couple emails explaining our COVID protocol and some moving tips and stuff like that. 24 hours before the move, you'll get a text reminder and an email just letting you know we haven't forgot about you, because pretty stressful. You always hear those horror stories of people getting forgot about, their movers didn't show up, stuff like that. And then we call you and speak to you in person, because it's always nice to speak to someone in person. And we do our COVID-19 screen 24 hours prior to the move and just confirm everything as well there. And then if you're in the morning move, your bigger move, you're in the morning, which is the 8:30 to 9 arrival. We never like to give like an exact time, because people start freaking out. Oh, if we tell you 8:30, there's traffic, there's trains. So we just give that window frame just so people aren't stressed watching the clock for half an hour, and half an hour seems like 5 hours, right? And then in the afternoon, we have a bit of a bigger, if you're a smaller move, like 1-bedroom condo or just maybe some random stuff getting moved up, we have our 12 to 3 arrival time. We call half an hour prior. And then the guys walk in, they introduce themselves, they're masked up right now. We ask you to stay masked up. We ask you to keep as less people as possible at the move, just so we can be distanced. If it's not -30 out, or if it's reasonable temperature, we ask you to have your doors open, windows open, so air circulation, just to be more COVID friendly. No handshakes, obviously. And yeah, so we wash our hands, hand sanitizer. We ask to use your washrooms to periodically wash our hands throughout the day. And we don't take lunch breaks. These crazy ass names. If it's a bigger move, the guys kind of have lunch in the truck on the way over. They might take, a lot of times the customer will make us take a lunch break. They'll say, hey, we bought pizza, or the pizza's not that good right now with COVID, but whatever, they bought Subs or McDonald's or whatever, right? And then yeah, so we do moves in one day. Like even if it's a full 4-bedroom house, we get you moved in one day. So we might have a 4-man crew. Then we just make sure everything's done at the end. Do you want us to maybe move some boxes there? Maybe you don't like the couch in the bonus room that you wanted in the basement. Don't feel bad. Ask us. We have no problem with moving it around. The guys will be there till the move gets done, even if it's going for some weird reason till like 9 at night, 10 at night. We won't leave. We do not like to do finish moves the next day. I've been here for 2 years, and there hasn't been a time where we've said, hey, we have to come back tomorrow. We get the job done, unless it's something that the customer does want for some reason. We can come back the next day. And then payment, we just take after with Visa, MasterCard, or debit. The guys have machines on them. They wipe down the machine, hand it over to you, get the payment. We also don't require a deposit, which is very different for moving companies. So you just pay the day of the move, no deposits required. And there's also no cancellation fees. So if something comes up, no worries, just let us know as soon as you know we cancel you. And there's also no fee if you need to change your date for some reason. We also have storage. I don't think I mentioned that yet, whether it's heated indoor storage. We're going to have the mobile storage rolling out in spring, similar to pods and big steel blocks. So if you need storage outside your house in one of those pods, we'll have that available. So we'll pretty much have all the bases covered, as well as packing, which we provide. So we can come in the day before and pack all your stuff in boxes, so you literally don't have to lift a finger.
Wow, that is a full service. And I like what you were saying, where you are dedicated to getting the job done until it's actually done. I imagine that that's concerning for some people out there to think that this is going to be a massive project that's going to take more than one day.
Yes.
And it's interesting to see a company continuing to expand. I always like to hear about success stories where we get second generation entrepreneurs that are taking businesses in new directions and finding new ways, especially when they're local. And now going from 2 trucks all the way up to 12 trucks, like that's a lot more jobs you guys are creating.
It is, yeah. We have about 20 to 30 actual movers slash drivers, depending seasonally. Winter's a bit slower, as you can imagine. We have 5 office staff, and we have 2 warehouse staff. So we're almost 35 people and all Edmontonians.
Wow, that's awesome. I
Yeah.
really, I think that that's a huge value, and I couldn't help but wanting to support a company that does that. What do you think that would be something that maybe you might want to express having your experience? I know that you were saying help people get more prepared. Is there anything else that you'd want to send as a general message to somebody who might be a little bit concerned about their upcoming move?
Yeah, just try not to stress out. For the most part, we're here to help you. You call us anytime, email us anytime you have any questions. No questions, a dumb question. Let our expertise, help you out. And yeah, it's for the most part, moving is supposed to be the happy time. Is maybe moving on to a new house, but in other words, it can be a sad time, and we understand that too. And we're there for support. And we also have other people we can refer to you if we can't provide the support to you, like this great company where we work with called Move Coordinators. They're like senior assistant, they're senior specialist moving. So ready for any moving. If you just need support downsizing, you can't handle it, we have people we can send your way that are really trusted partners of ours as well.